Welcome to the Power on Heels Fund Incorporated as we present this virtual masterclass as part of our series of the COVID-19 Financial Summit, Reestablishing Financial Security, AIM, the Crisis. I am Ivette Mayo, the founder and CEO of Power on Heels Fund Incorporated and the CEO of Yo Soy I Am LLC. Power on Heels Fund Incorporated is focused on minimizing the impact of gender pay gap inequity and the advancement of Latinas in the marketplace by providing specialized training programs, mentorship, and scholarships that are designed to enhance the earning potential, accelerate professional growth, and cultivate future leaders. Stay connected to Power on Heels on all our social media platforms, and please visit our website at poweronheelsfund.org. Stay informed and stay plugged in. There you can have all the information on our current events and all our efforts. The COVID-19 Financial Virtual Masterclasses are filled with industry experts and change agents sharing information to help you create smart financial strategies during these difficult times. Following reliable information and sound fact-based advice will go a long way in helping you achieve your financial goals. Remember, your financial mastery is about how you live and lead. Welcome to this virtual masterclass, Elena Macias, Business Development Specialist at Express Employment Professionals.
Well, thank you for having me here, and it's an honor to be able to present this to y'all, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Well, my name, like Ivette said, my name is Elena Macias with Express Employment Professionals. I am a Business Development Specialist. What that means is that I work with clients looking for employees just like you to staff their offices either on a temp, evaluation to perm, or direct hire. With the COVID-19 pandemic that we have all been experiencing, this is a good time to polish your resume, whether you have been laid off recently or for those of us that are lucky enough to have a job right now, but still wondering for how long. Resumes can make or break a job search. It's a critical element in getting an interview, which is a necessary step in landing the job. Building your resume is a critical part of your job search, and a well-written resume can help you land that interview. Depending on the position and business, recruiters can receive 25 to 2,000 applications per job. So let's take a look today at some tips to help your resume stand out. Your resume is one of the most critical parts of getting you the interview and job. Tailor your resume for each job you are applying for. Highlight your skills in regards to the needs of the position as you understand from the job listings or company industry. This is where research comes in. Get a detailed job description and find out all you can about the company. You have two options in general to format your resume. The chronological is the most recent jobs going backwards. List duties and length of time for each position. Include any training and education. This is the most popular format. The functional emphasizes on achievements and skills over employment history. Begin with your objective and then list a summary of your skills, followed by a list of jobs you have held. Your resume should be result-oriented in describing how well you performed your previous job task. This can be a useful format if you have little experience or have been unemployed for a length of time. Be accurate. Providing misleading information can hurt the rest of your career. Be honest about your experience, dates, titles, skills, and education. Make sure your information corresponds with your profile on the job board and social media sites like LinkedIn. Make sure your skills are relevant to the job that you are applying for. Keep the format clean and simple. Use New Roman or Arial font. Be consistent with your abbreviations and spelling, but try to diversify your vocabulary. For example, don't repeatedly use the same words. Use your resume as a single page with your references on the second page upon request. As I mentioned, the chronological resume is the most common and featured. It features professional summary, the most recent work experience first, your education and skill summary. The functional resume is a skill focus, is commonly used when you want to focus on skills and quantities versus a timeline. As mentioned, this format works well for recent graduates and those re-entering the workforce to minimize employment gap and when most recent jobs isn't relevant to the job being applied for. It points out what you can do more than what you've done and features. A professional profile summary, the skills listings, your work experience, and brief work history. Deciding what to include is the next step in building your resume. Your name, your email, telephone number with the area code, LinkedIn profile information with the career summary or profile that highlights what you can offer the employer. Here, I would normally not include my mailing address, just putting your city, your name, and everything else, but not your mailing address. Your employment history, your last 3 to 5 jobs. Remember, it isn't necessary to list every job you've had and every task in every job you've held. Employers are interested in transferable job skills from your recent job, covering a time period of no more than 15 years. Don't just describe what you did, but how well you did it. Your results, your achievements, such as 200 sales calls weekly, brought in an additional 30 clients for the company of the Hamilton surrounding areas. That's a quantifiable information that your employer would want to know. Demonstrating your skills and experience through an ability to set and meet goals. Be able to communicate this efficiently and effectively. List specific skills. Highlight computer hardware and software skills, certifications and languages. Accomplishments. Include awards received and cite specific career milestones. Your education. List degrees and certifications. Include volunteer work, relevant internships, or corporate roles that contribute to your development. Use action verbs to describe who, what, where, when, why, and how of your previous job responsibilities. For example, maintained employee records. Use present tense for current jobs and past tense for previous jobs, as seen on this chart. Be consistent with your verbiage and have multiple people proofread for grammar. No one will want to hire you to represent their company or organization if you do not represent yourself well. Your resume and cover letter is often a potential employer's first and only impression of you. What should you leave off your resume? Your age, your marital status, children, your health, your physical side, picture of yourself. I know more and more people are starting to use pictures on their resumes. I don't recommend it, but it's really, it's optional. Reason for leaving your previous jobs, salary requirements, your grade point average, your hobbies, name of references. Make this contact information available as a separate page. Use of pronouns I is too informal. Instead of I ran the front desk and coordinated all incoming phone calls, write, as a front office coordinator, responsibilities included receiving and administering over 600 incoming calls weekly, among other clerical duties. Purdue University hosts a collaborative online writing lab references as to the OWL on one topic and information for your resumes. That's a great website just to go in there and use to see how you can format your resume. Resume Formats is a great place to use layout tools like the different fonts, columns, and quadrant layouts. It's recommended that you use paper with the plain, smooth finish and a weight a little bit heavier than copy paper, but not as heavy as cardstock. A light cream color can work, but steer clear of colored paper. When submitting your resume online, you will need to use and create a plain text version of your resume. Don't use the word I, me, or myself. Instead of starting sentences with pronouns, use a verb throughout your resume. Use descriptive files and clarify results. For example, say, streamlined shipping process, saving the company over $6,000 a quarter. Proofread for typos and errors, and then ask someone else to look over it. Chances are that you have been working on your resume for a while, so it may need a fresh set of eyes to catch your errors. Ensure your email address and phone numbers are correct. You don't want your employer to get a wrong number when they call to set up your interview. Here are some good references. My favorite is blog.express.com. There are some very good information on there. Finding a job isn't impossible, but to find the right job, you've got to do a little pre-work. Thank you again. My name is Elena Macias with Express Employment Professionals. I would love an email from you. I can be reached at elena.macias@expresspros.com, 713-523-5530.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Elena. Muchas gracias. And thank you for sharing all this wonderful information and resources today on our virtual masterclass for the COVID-19 Financial Summit. Stay connected with the Power on Heels Fund, Inc. on all our social media platforms and visit our website at poweronheelsfund.org. Stay informed and plugged in on all our efforts and all our events. The COVID-19 Financial Summit Masterclasses are filled with industry experts and change agents sharing information to help you create smart financial strategies during these difficult times. Gracias and thank you for joining us. And remember, you are Power on Heels.